Did I do it? Did I start it on the right difficulty setting and everything? Does my pen work? Where is my pen? Oh no. Oh, there it is. I need like one place that I put my pen. Would be a nice thing to have. Pen is working. The problem is I like fiddle with it while I'm thinking, and then I just like put it randomly somewhere within 3 feet of myself when I'm finished. Yuri Bejeebus. Brother Fab, thanks for 21 months. Right side looks okay. Left side is a little bit spookier. Seems like unnecessarily spookier. Just go this way. Perfectly good act. Guardian at the end. Guardian is an Exoghost. I'm just wondering if... Like, we are playing Watcher. You could probably go this way. Get the super elite out of the way instead of having to worry about either fighting in an Act 2, which can be pretty tough, or fighting in an Act 3, which can restrict your pathing a lot. Yeah. They're both okay, I think. Transform a card or just remove 2 basics? I think we transform. Eddie the Cube Head, thanks for the 5 months. Bomo show to you too. Brawler, thanks for the 13. Brother Fan, thanks for the 21. Sands of Time. Sands of Time's not a terrible card at all. It's a little bit slow in some situations, but I think it will be pretty good against Guardian. It's like usually more exciting than Strike. Makes us a little bit more inclined to take defensive cards to keep us alive while its cost ticks down. Works nicely with an energy cost reduction on Eruption probably, and with a Crescendo and with a Tantrum, stuff like that. It's the same number of campfires, just in a different order. Sands of Time's quite good against Sentries and Lagavulin. Is it good against Sentries? It's probably okay against Sentries. It's the same total number of elites. You get question marks at the end of the act instead of hallway fights, which seems quite good. Let's go for it. Okay. Immediately we have another way into Wrath. Pretty excited about that. Make sure we can get through Gremlin Knob pretty well. W Endless, thanks very much for the sub. Momo show to you too. So we are, I think, currently struggling the most against sentries. And Bowling Bash is a pretty good card in that fight. Carved Reality is going to be better against everything else, just about. Protect is also quite good. Yeah, I am not really sure what I'm meant to take here. So against Gremlin Knob, we have... I think it might just have to be Carve Reality for Gremlin Knob. 36, 76, 85. That one extra big attack makes such a huge difference in that fight. To buy a Rushdown seems a little bit overexpensive. I think I'm happy to remove a strike and buy a potion. Attack pot's better against sentries, I guess. Being offered an early weave. I don't have any scry yet, but I'm certainly very happy to have scry someday. And the card deals decent damage for 0. Momentum thanks to 27 months. Show to you too. Sands of Time to 2 sands, 2 time. Study is like very slow at this point in the run. I think pretty happy to take weave. Question mark over Holy Fight, I believe. It's the same thing. Do I Skull Pot for 8 health? Doesn't always save 8 health. If it's a way into calm if it's a way into calm, it saves health. Let's see how often it saves 8 health here. Look at some Watcher skills. So it can't give Vigilance because this is starter card. Stuff it can actually give... Can I sort this by skill? I can. Okay, so Crescendo doesn't do it, right? No. Crescendo would save 0 health. Empty would save, I think, the full 8. Empty Body. Well, it only saves 7, actually. Evaluate, save 6. Halt. How much does Halt save? Just 3? Pressure points is 0. Prostrate is 4. Protect is the full 8. Third Eye is 7 again. Tranquility is the full 8. Collect is 0. Deceive Reality is the full 8. Empty Mind. Empty Mind is a question mark. Foreign Influence. Also a question mark. Indignation doesn't save any. Wait, it vulnerables it? Hold on. But I don't have enough. No, it doesn't save anything. Inner Peace is the full 8. Meditate is 0. Perseverance is 5. Pray is 0. Sanctity is 6. Simmering Fury is 0. Swivel, full 8. Wave of the Hand. Wave of the Hand, I guess, saves 4 here, right? Worship, 0. Wreath of Flame. 0? 0 is a little bit harsh for a lot of these. Alpha is 0. Blasphemy is the full 8. Conjure Blade is 0. Deus Ex is 0. Judgment 0. Judgment is the full 8, actually. Nope, it's 0. Omniscience. Omniscience would go crescendo, then double smite creator, and then double smite, so that's the full 8. Scrawl, I'm going to put his question mark, but it's probably, I mean, it's a very good one. Spirit Shield is full 8. Volt should be the full 8, yeah. And Wish. Wish can't generate. So, overall, 9, 12, 25, 28, 31, 33. So we care about 33, choose 3. And then let's say that 6 or more is a hit, just to simplify. So 20, choose 3. Over 33, choose 3. That's the number of ways to miss. Okay. What is this? %? Sound right? Sounds right. Yeah, I think this is meant to be a skill pot, though. Judgment does work. Judged. Hey, to Unpathed Waters. Don't think this deck currently wants a Simmering Fury. Don't think it wants a Prostrate yet. Don't think it wants a Pressure Points. So I think this is actually a skip. Dead floor. Gross. Needs like an Empty Fist pretty bad. Hey, D-dubs. Okay. So the interesting thing here is whether I miracle or not. We have 36, 48 damage. 60, 78. I have 86 if I draw Eruption Strike Weave next turn. There isn't much reason. I don't see much reason not to Miracle. It's fairly likely that I take 16 next turn, which is fine. Like, it happens a decent chunk of the time. But I'm never taking more than 16 in this fight, and I can attack Potion if I want to save that health. There's also, like, only play Smite, and then I have Miracle for Sands of Time, but it doesn't even deal enough damage. So what exactly is the point? Yeah, I think I play to be able to kill if I draw Eruption, Strike, and Weave, which is exactly what I drew. Nice. Early Calipers. Early Blasphemy as well. Blasphemy with Sands of Time is pretty strong. Blasphemy with Sands of Time and Attack Potion, actually. Very strong. Trying to imagine how something other than Blasphemy Upgrade could be right and sort of struggling. With Sands of Time and Carve Reality. Carve Reality is like 54. I have 114 damage between those two cards. So I like one-shot Lagavulin just about. Nice Wonder Tunge. Eeboo. Okay, this fight we expect to take a little bit of damage on. Lagavulin would have been a lot better. Probably not going to Blasphemy this turn. It's also going to be very hard to use Eruption with Vigilance in my discard pile and no way out of Wrath in my deck other than Blasphemy. This probably ends up being a matter of killing both of the side enemies next turn, if we can, using the attack potion. I can also just play a bunch of defends, I guess I have 4. I'm just feeling it's a waste of a strike to put a strike there because this just dies to Sands of Time anyway. That's likely what I hit with Sands of Time when I hit something with Sands of Time. Although if I'm not entering Wrath, then it becomes a thing. I don't always hit like Empty Fist or Fear No Evil of Attack Potion. Alright, let's look at Attack Potion. Okay. Attacks. So our attacks are Bowling Bash. This is probably actually a spreadsheet I should be making. Consecrate. Crush Joints. Cut Through Fate. This is definitely a spreadsheet. Empty Fist. Empty Fist is a really big one. Flurry. Flying Sleeves. Flying Sleeves is interesting. Follow up. Just lucky. Sash Whip. Harp Reality. Conclude. Conclude is a big one to be considering, because that hits everything for 36 with Blasphemy. Fear No Evil. Reach Heaven. Sands of Time. Signature move. Talk to the hands. Antrim. Wallop. Wallop can block, so that's probably worth thinking about a lot. Weave, Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick probably kills this turn. Windmill Strike. Windmill Strike wants us to... Probably we just play that as a 7 damage card, actually. Brilliance. Ragnarok. Ragnarok is 15 times 5. Putting things on 36 for Conclude seems like a big deal. There's a decent chance that we win by killing everything with Blasphemy on the attack potion turn, I think. I'm gonna hide that from you, but keep it available for me. Nightblaze, thanks for the year. Mushu to you too. So I believe I am going to do this. Well, plus 27, 39. It's an awkward turn. I guess I attack potion here. I have to start thinking about whether I'm losing this potion for Act 2 when I'm completely fine in Act 1. But this turn's so much better with an attack potion. It's like... it's a lot of health. Okay, now I have to calculate if these are lethal. I think they're all lethal. Ragnarok is certainly lethal. Subsistence thinks the 6 months. Hemobil thinks the 4 months. Okay, tiny chest. Ooh, should I maybe not have picked that up? Meditate is very good as a way out of wrath. Titular, he's 6 furry, thinks the 7 months. I'm going to show to you as well. Meditate's a very, very good pickup there. Liquid Memories is a very solid potion as well. The boot. Do we pick up the boot? I have a weave, which it enhances. A tantrum that I pick up is going to benefit from it quite a lot. I get weakened. It gets better against Lagavulin. It can be relevant, although I think I just blow Lagavulin up. Against the Guardian, it's sometimes relevant. This becomes about whether this is giving me enough of an extra edge going through Act 2 to make up for maybe losing something like a kunai in the Act 3 chest. I do have a tiny chest, so I'm going to be opening more chests than usual this run, so I guess I'll take it. Just assume that I get a pretty bad relic late in the run that I can get rid of. This is not Lagavulin at all. Crescendo seems fairly right. And this is just lethal. 60 plus 18 plus 36. PK Haxor thinks the 15 months. I'm going to show to you too. So when I play Blasphemy, so I go Miracle. I need to turn this back on for you, I guess. Miracle gives me 4 energy. Blasphemy gives me 6 energy. Sands of Time gives me 2 energy, 60 damage. Harv gives me 1 energy, 78 damage. And Smite, 0 energy. It's another 36. 84, 114. Looks lethal. Have a weave in my hand as well. Just don't click on meditate. Ideally, frozen egg, pretty solid early on in the run. Got an ambrosia, very good potion. There's an empty body, a crescendo, and a halt. I think the deck likes empty body quite a lot. It doesn't have an empty yet, it just has the meditate. Yeah, I think the deck likes empty body. It's also a block card with Sands of Time. This is lethal, right? 18 plus 36, 24, 54. It'd be awkward if it wasn't. now I need to be offered some powers. I'm gonna take Cut Through Fate here with the weave that I already have. Seems fine. Block Potion does not outperform either of these potions. Not close. Ooh. Extra fight. It's a Toxic Egg. I think I fight Gremlin up for the card reward. Yeah, this seems free. God, fuck. You can't fight it? It makes you leave? I don't know if I've ever had that happen. It's very upsetting. Campfires are atrocious here. They're not very good, I don't think. Every skill and power that I'm offered for the rest of the run is already upgraded. Like, I should just be getting offered upgraded skills and powers, I think, from floors that do that. My good upgrades, I mean, they exist. Sands of Time, Cut Through Fate, Meditate. Meditate's a very good one. Eruption, probably. And Crescendo, perhaps. But we can just build toward a large Watcher deck. I think. This is fine. We take current HP damage. Right? Goes to 31. That's not even that low. Interesting. It's not super crazy to use a potion here. It's not only gremlins, it's a very bad group of gremlins. Thing is, I'm going to draw... I'm gonna draw Blasphemy with enough damage to kill all of them pretty soon. I like my potions. Alright. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. large pop. I think it's 2 months. Graham. Thanks for that 19 months. Thanks for all the support. Appreciate it. Okay. So looking at this, I have... The boot could be relevant next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. They don't all necessarily kill down. I'm like a little bit concerned about the Guardian fight. If I were to use a potion, I'd probably plan on playing Vigilance, Miracle, Eruption, Liquid Memories, the Eruption, play it again. It seems good. Question is, do I kill this? Or do I actually kill this? Because Vigilance, Eruption... I could meditate back Eruption and have it in my hand next turn if I killed this one without taking damage. Seems good. Okay. Hey, Scrouge, you're welcome. Yeah. And then next turn's gonna look like this a lot of the time, which makes things a lot easier. So... Crescendo seems great. Kill everything. Did I need to potion? I mean, it's not knowable that you're going to draw a hand this strong on turn 2, is it? A lot of bad cards in the deck still. Prostrate plus. It's not really it. So I'm not taking Cursed Key. I'm not taking Snecko Eye. This is good with Runic Pyramid. I guess I'd take Fusion Hammer at this point. It is a, like, somewhat powerful card, but it's very slow. Could just take Bowling Bash instead. Bowling Bash is very good in a lot of the fights in Act 2. Hope I don't die. I think I take a Bowling Bash though. They're just gonna be better skills. My problem is I'm not very good at blocking yet. And Guardian, if it tests you for anything, it's for your ability to block, which again, I'm not very good at. I also didn't get a potion to replace the liquid memories I used in that Gremlins fight. I think I just take Meditate though and expect to be fine. My worst hand next turn would be defend, defend, crescendo, empty body, strike, or something like that. But even there I have empty body. Defend, defend, crescendo, weave, strike. Do I have enough there? 8 plus 12 is 20. 9 plus 12 is 21. It's at 12. Blocks for how much? Blocks for 9. So boot would give us an extra 2 damage on strike. Deal 5. I mean, with Ambrosia would be fine anyway, and it's such an unlikely line. So I think I'm good with Eruption and use Miracle for the strike. Although it turns off Sands of Time actually. Well, I still have Miracle there. Or Ambrosia there. Just draw something reasonable, please. Wow, I basically drew the hand I was talking about. So this deals not quite enough. And I have to decide between using Ambrosia or taking a bunch of damage. Because this is... Wait, this deals 5 to it, and then... Actually, I'm fine, right? Deals 5 through the shield, and then 8 is enough. Okay. Please, 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 please do not answer math problems for me while I am trying to do something that I've been working years to achieve. Please let me achieve it. Thank you. So we grab... I'm okay with taking a bit of damage here. Do I want to carve reality? Take 9, go to 22, grab... Empty body, vigilance. Seems okay. Starting to have a lot of damage incoming. Raktor, thanks to the 4 months. I'm gonna show to you too. This turn is fine. Sands of Time is down to 2 cost. Might just have 2 turn lethal here. I have Blasphemy, keep in mind. So if I go... Eruption, Weave, Sands of Time. The problem is next turn it's in plated form, so I don't really want to attack it. And I don't have block cards there. I'm gonna play Eruption, Weave, Sands of Time anyway. I'm just trying to work out what I do next turn. I guess there's a possibility I want to play Crescendo before Eruption. But it gives up a strike, so no. Oh, I guess I don't have that much energy, so just do this. Do we meditate for... I guess one way to play it is just to grab like Empty Body Vigilance. Just Vigilance, Sands of Time, actually. I'm gonna be attacked for 10. This is presumably lethal. So we'd go Crescendo. We would have 4 energy. Bidge, we would have 2 energy, 8 block. Blasphemy would have 3, 6 energy. Sands of Time would have 5 energy, would have 4 block, we would have dealt 60. Smite, we have 4 energy, 0 block, we've dealt 96. And we have 3 energy, 5 block, we've still dealt 96. I guess it's like Carve Reality there. That's us at 2, we have 1 block, we've dealt 117. And I need to deal another 22 still, so I can take 3. At the end of the act, I heal 3/4 of my missing health rounded up. I think it rounds up. I'm missing 46 health. So the rounding happens at 2. So if I... Yeah, so that would change my health next act by 1. Thing is, next turn I'm fairly likely to take more damage than this. Could pretty easily take 11 next turn. Okay, so let's go for it. Let's go Crescendo, Vigilance, Blasphemy. Just make sure there's no mechanic I'm not thinking about that causes me to die if I click this button. This is 39 plus 36, so not quite enough, but if I hit weave, it might be enough. Well, no, I'd need to hit a defend and weave, but I can do that. I can scry weave out and hit a defend. This causes me to play another attack if I miss. It doesn't seem worth. Doesn't seem worth. Yeah, I got liquid memories back. Wow. I think that has to be Scrawl over Establishment. That's probably not super close. With good potions, we kill lots of elites in Act 2 off this Scrawl. I don't have a relic that does anything in combat yet. Someday Calipers will, probably. I have a strong deck. I have no sustain and a pretty bad turn 1 a lot of the time. I think this is just Astro. You get upgraded Watcher cards. It seems pretty strong. I guess all of my cards that I get are upgraded, basically. It's just like looking at my hand against an attack for 21. There are lots of ways that I just straight up take 21 in that scenario. I suppose sometimes I kill outright. I think it's just Astro. Upgraded Watcher cards are so much better than Strikes and Defends. Given that it should be pretty easy to replenish my defense with upgraded skills, I'm going to transform 2 defense, 1 strike here. Just Lucky plus Fear No Evil plus Simmering Fury plus. That's definitely not the most broken Astrolabe you can get. There are no rares in there, but it's still a very good Astrolabe. Definitely a very good Astrolabe. Okay, cool. It's a pretty narrow act, huh? I think I want to go this way. And then here I get to choose if I can do that or if I have to take the campfire. Let's get the store early with 284 gold. Deck needs like 1 mental fortress. I'm not super opposed to using Ambrosia here. Belter, thanks for gifting a sub to the Sphinx. Agba Musho to you too. What is the point of having it if you're not going to use it? Okay, we got a strength pot back. quite being offered the strong cards yet, am I? Now that I know I'm on 3 energy, I'm more inclined to take Prostrate than before. It's a weird spot because I'm often just trying to turn 1 kill stuff. Prostrate doesn't do that. Prostrate is a way to scale for stuff like the champ fight, for example, which we may have at the end of the act, who could say for sure. It also plays pretty nicely with Scroll, plays nicely with 3 energy. Plays okay with Meditate, especially if I get a second. I have to make sure I'm not building something that loses, but I don't think I am. Seems hard for putting Prostrate in your deck to build something that loses late game. Crescendo, Meditate, Fear No Evil, Simmering Fury, Empty Body, Vigilance Eruption. I think I'm not ready for it yet. Okay, so obviously Talk to the Hand is a pretty good card. Fasting is actually a pretty good card too, but I don't think I'm buying it. I think after I buy Talk to the Hand Happy Flower, I get to choose whether I want a third eye or not, and that's the store. Panic Button isn't bad at all, by the way. Panic Button's probably obscenely good, actually. Just don't think it's quite as good as Talk to the Hand. I don't think it's quite as good as Happy Flower. Third Eye Plus seems like I mean, it feels like this card makes the deck work, and it doesn't work yet without it. I don't want bites. I'm okay with apparitions. I don't want Upgrade Strikes Defends all that much. I get a whole lot of shit from hallway fights. I'm choosing between... I'm always going to at least 2 question marks to get to here. I guess I'll start here and then I can choose. Mental Fortress, Foresight. This feels like it's a Mental Fortress to me. Foresight's also incredibly good, but I think Mental Fortress first. I have enough attacks. Hope so. Have a strength pot and a liquid memories, probably. Jacks would be good. Okay, Ancient Writing is fine. I probably actually remove a card from my deck. I think I would transform to in the Jax event as well. Both of those floors are very good. Big Fish. Does Big Fish spawn in Act 2? I don't think it does. Bonfire Spirits would be fine. We don't get Cleric in this act. Coliseum doesn't spawn yet. I should set the spawn conditions on this spreadsheet I'm looking at. Council of Ghosts. I think I'd take Apparitions. Yeah, I mean, I'd take them. Cursed Tome with 56 health. I have a Sands of Time as a 2-cost attack. I have an Eruption. Probably okay. 21 damage. 35 out of 68. Duplicator, we would duplicate Scrawl. That'd be great. Forgotten Altars, very good because we have Golden Idol. Joust doesn't spawn, we don't have enough gold. Knowing Skull just hits us for 6, I think. That one's a whiff. Just got Library. Masked Bandits would be good. Yeah, that would be good. Action keeps whatever. I mean, the skills and powers are upgraded, so it's actually pretty good. Mausoleum is a whiff. I think the question marks are good. Ritual Dagger's good. The fact I have Golden Idol helps. The fact I don't have gold actually turns off some of the events that I wouldn't want that much, so that's good too. I also have a tiny chest, so it gives me a relic. Okay. Unceasing Top seems like that'll not proc very much here. So we got a blue key out of it. That's fine. I think it is somewhat reasonable to assume that I kill next turn. Flowers on 2, which is probably good. Evaluate Plus. Is that the one I want? I don't know if that's the one I want. It does block for 10. I don't think that's the one I want. And then Explosive Pot seems probably worse than either of my potions. Maybe it's better than Strength Pot. Don't believe I take another Bowling Bash, although it would be okay to, probably. Is there a way out of Wrath? Do I have Lethal, actually? Better question. I think with Strength Pot I do. Blasphemy. Gives us 2, 5, 7 energy that right? 2, 5, 7. So we still have 7 energy. We deal 12 or 18. It's a strength pot. Just lucky. We'll have 7. We deal another 12 or another 18. Weave. 44, 54. I can draw whatever card I want, yeah. Just about. It's possible that I could miss, I guess, but usually I would draw Carve Reality, and at worst I'm drawing Strike. Third eye, 600. Well, we don't. Probably the attacks on my hand do more. If I go talk to the hand. Now it's 6. I've dealt another 15, 51. Or I've dealt another 21. So 75. Through Fate. I'm at 5. I deal another 21. Do 72. Or another. No. Yeah, that's right. Or another 27 to 102. And then I have another weave. Still at 5, that's another 12, 84, or another 18, 120. Then I have a bowling bash. Which is another 21, 105, or another 27 to 147, and then I end with Sands of Time. I have 0 energy left, but that deals 165. So that's lethal. Make sure that the math's right. 7, 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 15 plus 21 plus 12 plus 21 60. I believe that's right. A meat on the bone. Where did that coffee dripper go? It's okay, the Astrolabe's still really good. Again, there's Prey here. I'm gonna be offered a bunch of upgraded Enter Divinity cards. I think I can take a Wheel Kick. I think it's okay. But I am on 3 energy, which makes it a bit worse, for sure. Best upgrades are Talk to the Hand, Sands of Time. Weave. I think we'd take the upgrade that gives us a sustained block output. I think the fights that we struggle with are the ones that require sustained block output, probably. Okay, slavers. This is a super, super tricky turn. God, this turn's actually probably impossible to play. The question is, how many cards do I play before I scroll, and do I potion before I scroll? Both incredibly hard to answer. Gonna stretch my legs, I'll be right back. Floor 25. Almost there. Okay. I think I like Mental Fortress here because I think it's reasonable to assume that the turn involves entering Calm. It's okay to take some damage in this fight. This is a difficult fight. I don't think I play Bowling Bash though. Let's see, it would deal 27, 33, would have 17 left. The strength bot seems sort of okay against Champ, but I'm not sure I worry too much about Champ anymore with upgraded Talk to My Hand, Mental Fortress, and Sands of Time plus Smites. Feels like I'm okay. So, I think I use this. think I play Mental Fortress, Miracle. Weave. The dream is like draw Eruption, Fear No Evil, and Meditate. Yeah, I'll pursue that dream. Just Crescendo is okay too. I guess I have to think about whether that's better than like Talk to the Hand, Bowling Bash, Meditate. $27, $36. Blocks for 21. Crescendo, Bowling Bash, Meditate only blocks for 12, but it kills something that's hitting me for 14 or 8, depending on which one I choose. Also, the fact that it gets back... Bowling Bash seems really good. I'm not going to 34 in this fight, am I? Am I going to 46 in this fight? No. Maybe. We'll see. We're weak for 2 turns. This looks like Eruption, Weave, Bowling Bash, Empty Body, Simmering Fury to me. Unless there's a lethal. I don't think there is. It's only 18 twice. Yeah, there is not. It takes 11, which is a bit. I took 16 to 37. No, if I took 26, 27. I mean, that's a little bit over the top. I can go to 34 with Empty Body first. Can I? I don't think I can actually kill this. 24. 36, 44. I can't actually kill it, so I can't. I have Blasphemy in hand, which means I don't have to worry too much about dying to wounds. Probably never have to take damage again after this turn. I think I do go to 34 though, because I'm taking 9 to 44, which means I want to take 10 after. Oh. I have just way more damage than I thought I did. Nice. Just watch your things, I guess. Okay. Never mind. End the fight on 53, it looks like. We want Happy Flower in a different number though, so... See if we can block next turn as well, maybe if we're lucky. Yep. Burnash, Vibrator, and Stompburger. Thanks very much for the subs. Appreciate it. Sundial. There's a Wave of the Hand. It's just like all of the weak we ever need for the entire run, basically. I think with Talk to the Hand, Mental Fortress, it's probably enough to be taking it. I could also take Protect Plus, which is an okay card here. It's weird. Only on Watcher would you really wish you had a Molten Egg. Serenity Rage thanks for 9 months, so silly thanks for the 15 months. You saw I was on Twitter a bunch today? Was I? I was on Twitter for like 10 minutes. I like having this card. I think we can fit it in the deck already. Ocean Belt is great. Okay, this fight we might go to 34. 21 right now hits me to 32. Ooh. Guess I don't want to play Mental Fortress. I want to go to 32, and this is a simple way to do it. Don't think the enemy survives this turn. Don't think either of them do. This feels like a situation where we don't have to do math anymore. I didn't put Happy Flower in the best number maybe, but that's fine. Inner Peace Plus. I don't hate it. We start to not have enough ways into Wrath probably, but we still have like one empty and a Mental Fortress. I don't have a ton of card draw after I play Scrawl, also. It's okay. Nice. I was probably already taking an Elite over a Campfire here, but especially with the Blessing of the Forge. If there was some upgrade I desperately needed, now I can just have it for the champ fight without worrying too much. Like Wave of the Hand, Vigilance, and Simmering Fury here, I think. Maybe it's too aggressive. This is a problem with putting cards like Wave of the Hand in the deck all of a sudden. We don't kill on turn 1 anymore. I could just go Third Eye Vigilance. I don't need to Wave of the Hand. Especially since it's reasonable to think that fight's ending soon. Or even Simmering Fury Vigilance. The boot! Took Elastics the 19 months. Unquomo show to you too. Huh. I've made this turn tricky for myself. If I draw Blasphemy, it's over. But how to draw cards? I don't have Eruption, but I do have Crescendo. I think I can play both of these. Just draw both of them. It's difficult to not kill this turn. I need to block for 10. I can block for 9. It seems better. Okay, so we block for 9 this turn. Which is... oh, it's actually only 8. Still fine. Actually... at that point, I'm not gaining health anymore. It needs to be 10 to break even, and that improves Happy Flower. Improves Happy Flower and Sundial. But if I'm only blocking for 8, I'm not sure. It's very marginal improvements. I'm not sure it's really worth the health. Alright. Please don't solve math problems for me. I'm not expecting to play a perfect game of Slay the Spire because it's very hard to play a perfect game of Slay the Spire, right? It's just not a thing that will happen. But it's important that I am the one who plays this, and not you. Not me plus 2,000 other people. Okay, a toy ornithopter with this potion belt and a rushdown. Oh boy. Oh boy. Those are pretty good rewards. I think I just start with Wheel Kick Meditate, probably. Is Blasphemy lethal when I'm weak? I just draw it and worry about it later. It's gonna be hard to tell without seeing what other cards are in my hand, right? Seems correct to draw it though. Maybe a Mental Fortress too. So if I hit Crescendo, I'm good. Although hitting Crescendo is pretty important, so maybe not actually. Also, I can just take 10. Still a reasonable thing. Okay. I managed not to full block. So we like attack one more time, I guess. Or end this turn. Which is actually doable, I believe. We've got Sands of Time is 45, and it gains 4 block. And then Wheel is 45, Weekend is 33. Minus 4, so 29. 65, 74. Seems like easily lethal. And I have a billion potions in case I get it wrong. Feels nice. I think I don't currently take a Fear No Evil. I wonder about Windmill Strike for Champ. Or Ragnarok with Meditate for late game stuff. Took a Wheel Kick for it. It's too bad the deck is balanced a little bit more toward Wrath and Empty right now, because it would be nice to take a Fear No Evil. I just don't have enough cards that enter Wrath, and I only have the one empty body. So if I took Ragnarok, I have a Talk to the Hand already. Already makes it a pretty good card. I have a Blasphemy as well, which already makes it pretty good. It's nice to have one big attack, I think. I just wonder if Windmill Strike is a bigger attack than Ragnarok is. I think it probably clogs my hand. I have enough retained that it probably gets in the way. Anytime I have like Miracle, Sands of Time, Smite, Crescendo, and play Meditate, I'm already drawing 4. Only drawing 4. Let's take a Ragnarok. Will I regret this? I'm gonna regret it. Just feels like I'm going to regret that if I take it. Liquid Memories as well. It just does what Sands of Time does. except like maybe a little bit worse. Okay. Hard to skip Watcher cards. That's a bit of a turn one. I don't want to discard any of these. Discard Vigilance since I'm not getting attacked next turn. Fear No Evil doesn't enter Calm. This one actually might legitimately not be lethal. I think this is actually not lethal. I'm almost certainly have lethal next turn though. I just use Eruption to deal some damage now. I have Wheel Kick next turn unless I draw it off Rushdown. Which means maybe I only want to draw one card off Rushdown anyway, so I don't have to worry about clearing hand space. God, I want to time you out for 8 hours so bad, Mixa. I'm just gonna do it. Alright. So, here we are. We have Sands hits for 60. Plus 45. I'm actually short damage. Because I'm short energy. So we could potion here, I guess. Can it weave off Wheel Kick? Or failing that, I can just use my Fire Pot. Good to do something with it. Heals me for 5 as well, so I can now use the open slot to heal myself later, perhaps. I don't hate Tranquility Plus in a deck that's struggling a little bit for energy. Don't hate it at all, especially with Rushdown. Bottled Flame, I guess, goes on Talk to the Hand. I guess that's fine. A bit awkward in some fights. Not really great against the Act 4 Elite. Also take Wheel Kick, Weave, just lucky. Now it's just Talk to the Hand for like the heart fight and stuff like that. I like the Sands of Time upgrade quite a lot here. Okay. I can stop thinking so hard. This is not a fight where there's any expectation that every line that I play is flawless. Yes, Sir Doomlord. Would be neat to get Mental Fortress in play. That would help a turn like that one quite a lot. Can probably do some stuff with calipers in this fight. Almost. Just continue the murder. I guess I want to play the smite so I don't clog my hand. Just take Eruption, Inner Peace or something. Eruption, Fear No Evil. Assume I'm being attacked next turn. Could take Weave. Weave is pretty good actually. I have Vigilance anyway. Champ just taking a turn off to buff a little. Got bad news, Champ. Taking time to work on himself. Yeah. Those were the wrong cards. I'm sort of checked out for this fight, honestly. Brain needs a little bit of a break, and the stakes are pretty low here. Moon 2 Disappointment thinks the 2 months. Dundune thinks the Prime. Appreciate you both. Buffing, but I'm not weak or vulnerable or frail. I have no debuffs on me, so we can move to phase 2 of the fight pretty comfortably here, I think. Is there a reason to leave Wrath? Like, not really. I have no way back into it next turn. I guess there's always just like Blasphemy. It is attacking for less than what I'm blocking for. Happy Flowers at the right number at the moment. Same question as last time. I think this time it's Establishment though. Establishment guarantees that we have scaling, enough scaling to win late game. Double Scroll is certainly incredibly good though. I think with Potion Belt, Bottle Talk to the Hand, we don't have to worry too much about dying on turn 2 or 3. It's probably just Slaver's Collar over Pyramid. I don't think Pyramid makes this deck better. Let me stretch my legs again, I'll be right back. Okay. So, I think Slaver's Collar. Feels like one more energy and the boss gauntlet is pretty huge. I'm not required to take a lot of Act 3 hallway fights. Another talk to the hand and a flurry of blows would be nice. We have a path with no stores, but 4 elites. I have a potion belt. Makes it fairly safe. We have a path with stores, but only 2 elites. There's this. I don't love it. I think I like this path with lots of question marks and lots of elites. Those seem like the things I'm good at killing. Question marks, elites, and campfires I'm good at killing, and then bosses at the end with Slaver's Collar. Okay. Next turn looks sort of bad. This turn's okay. Next turn, though. It's unusual for turn 2 to be the bad turn. I might actually just discard everything and look for Scrawl and Bowling Bash and stuff. They're just better cards. I could go Mental Fortress Vigilance. Just isn't very good. Which one to hit? Probably the back one? I can spread the damage out if I want. Okay, turns out Mental Fortress would have been good. Not Noel, thanks for 5 months. Aw. Thank you, not Noel. Fear no evil. Empty body. Wave of the hand, weave. Simmering Fury? It's a very convoluted way of achieving what I'm trying to do. Does work though, ish. So I'm only actually being attacked for what? $18 or something? It's not so bad. Problem is, if I'm not playing Blasphemy this turn, I don't get to play that many cards. Also, 18 is after I kill this. 28, 42, 54, which is more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I have Sundial. It's lethal, right? There's no possible way it's not lethal. I think it's just lethal. I don't think I'm ever playing Inner Peace. Stuff ends up having like one too much health quite a lot here. Still easy though. Didn't need Sundial. Okay. Another Tranquility, another Empty Body. Empty Body's been pretty good. Feels like I'm okay with one more empty. Maybe it's not the best way to solve the problem it solves though. Maybe something like a Protect Plus is better with Establishment. Yeah. So maybe I say no and look for the card that matches what the deck does a little bit better. Although it still lets me leave Calm in ways that are pretty useful. I think I just say no. This is the first question mark. It is a Holy Fight. It's our first bad turn one. It's so easy for us to have turn ones that are this bad. It's like very surprising that this is the first time it's happened. And then turn two, it's dead. Lol. Okay. Good to move Happy Flower up one though, I think. I'm sorry to hear that, Gold Standard. Very sorry to hear that. Okay, Block Pot's great. We're choosing between Nirvana, Wallop, and Empty Mind. Those are good cards. Don't think this deck's currently a Nirvana deck though. I think it might be an Empty Mind deck. Doesn't feel like it's an unupgraded Wallop deck all that much. Empty Mind seems really good. For turn ones, I wonder if Wallop or Empty Mind is better. Probably Empty Mind. This card just seems incredibly, incredibly premium. I fought you already. I remember it happening. So it's 22 incoming, which puts me at exactly meat on the bone. I guess there isn't that much reason to block that then. It's awkward because if I use a potion, I heal and meat on the bone stops working. But maybe I just won't use potions. I could have used a block pot there and applied 2 more weak to them, was the main thing I was thinking about. I'd also really like to play Simmering Fury right now. I don't believe I get to them. I hit Crescendo somehow. I'm allowed to draw into it off just Lucky Empty Mind as well, so there are a decent of number of ways to get to it. Okay. Let's go Rush Down, Tranquility, Crescendo. Now we're talking. This is presumably lethal. Okay. Entropic Brew. Entropic Brew is pretty solid here. That is not a terrible potion. I'm gonna take the Wish as well. Wish is a way to gain strength in the late game fights to get deck killing a bit faster. I can also take Plated Armor with Calipers, it's pretty reasonable in a lot of fights. Over Blessing of the Forge, I think, is sort of lost its pizzazz at this point. We'll pick up Oddly Smoothstone. 1, 2, not going to proc. Well, actually I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and proc Tiny Chest one last time. And it gets me a store. The thing is, it loses an elite fight, which is giving me a relic anyway. So it's mostly just a way of mitigating how much I lose by going to the store, I guess. Also, the campfires don't do that much. The upgrades from the campfires are like pretty uninspiring. Maybe Eruption, maybe Cut Through Fate. But there aren't good upgrades, and I'm unlikely to be resting with Meat on the Bone and Potion Belt Toy Ornithopter. Anyway, I think I definitely go to a question mark when I haven't found Mind Bloom yet, and the alternative is a hallway fight. Duplicate a card is very good. There are definitely some things which are not good here, though. Does this deck take Madness? Does this deck take Madness? Probably not. Falling Event loses a strike or defend. Pretty good. I have an Oddly Smooth Stone now. Makes the defense a little bit better. I also have calipers still. I don't know, neither of those cards are very good, right? As long as I don't click on Rushdown Plus, I should be okay here. I think just defend to take less damage from... or keep defend, rather. To take less damage from the starts of fights. I like Bowling Bash upgrade quite a bit to kill Reptomancer. It also kills the Act 4 elites pretty well. The next best is probably just Cut Through Fate. Weave is pretty good too. Gonna need a good turn next turn. Lots of ways to play this, actually. I think my potions are so good that I just apply Talk to the Hand to Reptomancer and block with Weave this turn. Looks like next turn will be pretty good too. So I very much want to find Blasphemy. Even just a Wrath stance is probably enough here, honestly. Just making sure I also wish for gold. Stone Calendar. Stone Calendar is not like the worst ever. I think Deus Ex is bad. The interaction with Skim is bad. Unless you draw it first, in which case it's awesome, but interaction with Skim is pretty bad. Scrawl, sorry, not Skim. Hey, Roomba. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, folks, from Aruba's stream. I think Arumba's been playing a little Slay the Spire recently, actually. Arumba plays a lot of Europa Universalis. Thousands and thousands of hours. The awesome strategy gamer. I'm Jorbs, playing a Watcher run. If I win this, I will have won 13 runs of Ascension 20 to Slay the Spire while killing the heart in a row, rotating through the characters. which would extend my personal best and tie me with the most anyone's ever done. And then I get to play Ironclad. God, that would be miserable. Hopefully we just lose. Hopefully we just lose. Just thinking about what the Deus Ex does here. I think the answer is that it doesn't do that much. I'm also thinking about taking Sanctity, but I always do that and then I never actually play it when it's in my hand. And then Twitch chat makes fun of me, so I think I won't. Twitch chat loves making fun of me for that. Like, just needs one more Mental Fortress or Talk to the Hand or something. No. Antigraph's a little bit more sustained, nothing wrong with that. It's not a kunai though. I'm taking 8, putting me at awkwardly 35, one away from meat on the bone. But probably we can work out how to take one more damage somewhere in here. 16, yeah, this takes 2, for example. Maybe I don't take damage this turn, actually. Next turn looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I want this Smite, and I want the Calm stance, probably. I could not take the Calm stance. I could not do that. Because I think I win this turn. I think this is actually lethal, almost certainly. Do I want to pretend that it might not be and, like, scroll first before I play Blasphemy? Maybe I do. Reduces the chance that it is. It looks like lethal to me, though. So, we go... probably... Fear No Evil. We have 4 energy. We've dealt 11 damage. Blasphemy gives us 9 energy. Sands of Time, we still have 9 energy. Now we've done another 78 damage though. So that's 89. Smite. Still have 9 energy, and we deal another 36 to 95, 125. Oh yeah, this is like not close. this is yeah, okay. Sure. We get to wish for gold as well. Just make sure it's not intangible. Strike, dummy. Alright, so not the best. I'm gonna take Protect Plus. I was talking about how I felt like one card like this would help the deck out. And that is definitely one card like it. My worst potion is what? Block potion, maybe? It's like probably block potion. And I wish I hadn't removed all my strikes, I always wish I hadn't removed all my strikes. There are reasonable questions about how much a store is actually worth here, because it's very plausible that we go to a store in Act 4 and there isn't anything in it. The two paths are this one, which procs Tiny Chest on that floor and gets a store, or this one, which gets another elite fight for one more relic. Also gets the card rewards. It's the gold from Wish. It's somewhat close. I think Calipers is a pretty big deal for the heart fight. We also have a bottled Talk to the Hand. We have a Wave of the Hand. We don't have orange pellets. We have a lot of health in the potion belt too. We're probably fine. We probably get to go either way. Probably doesn't matter at all. High meter fight, maybe? Pretty sure I'm okay on the time meter fight. Probably the scariest thing left though. Act 4 elite fight takes some potions, presumably, but we have good potions for it. And we have a pantograph as well. I don't know, that's actually pretty close. What are the upgrades I get? I get Cut Through Fate, which is a big deal. It's not an incredibly large deal, but it's a deal. And Eruption, maybe? Both of those are okay. I guess I get to like wait and then upgrade there. Do I ever like need potions for the elite fights? Giant Head doesn't seem like an issue at all. Nemesis. With the turn 1 Talk to the Hand, Nemesis isn't too bad. And then Reptimancer. Reptimancer is sometimes scary actually. Reptimancer uses potions. The way I lose if I lose is just the deck not having quite enough stuff in it. Stores are better at finding me stuff than elite fights. Slightly. Like broken things. I meant to go to the store. And if I don't buy anything in it, it's fine. Worst card is Defend. That's a Battle Hymn Plus. Interesting. I'm not sure that's like a desirable thing to have. Well, we certainly ended up needing potions against Reptimancer. Actually, I might have lethal here. Well, lethal after... using potions. I don't know what to do. Always liquid memories blasphemy back if I discard it here. Attack pot 2, I guess. Wait, maybe it doesn't matter that much that I take damage. Huh. So it's 24 plus 18 plus 6 plus 6, 30, 54 incoming. $54 incoming is what I said? 24 plus 30, 54. Okay. Just full block this turn. Probably kill this one. I want to draw that next turn on this one. I don't know if I'm wishing for gold right now. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I think I just underdraw by one. Wait, I have calipers. Probably do this. Okay, feeling better now. And this turn I'm not weak. Did I have lethal? God. I won't be weak next turn, so if I just get two big attacks, that seems like it. Okay. What about wishing for gold? I think it's fine. $36, 72, 102, 120 lethal. Okay, and we got a Shuriken, which is awesome, and we got a Deceive Reality, which is also pretty good. And a Smiling Mask right before our store, clever. Bottle a Deva form. That certainly wins. I want to remove Battle Trance from my deck, I think. Battle Hymn, rather. Wondering about the fruit juice. Generally filling up the potion belt again seems sort of reasonable. Definitely taking Clockwork Souvenir. Probably buy Deva form, but don't bottle it. It does a lot of work for me. So this one and this one for sure. $39.59. Remove Battle Helm. Buy Inner Piece? Think? I just buy Colorless Pot. Because it's cheap and it heals me for 5. Still leaves me enough gold to buy stuff next act. Especially since I'll have more gold from Wish probably. Alright. We'll Deca first to get rid of the phases. I like most of these cards. That's probably a good turn next turn. Yeah, that's probably enough. Taking 6 is just the worst possible number to take. Try to take one more at some point in the fight, I guess. Actually, I also have Pantograph. 37 goes to 62. Yeah. Quite enough. Alright, Deva form. Have one of you. A lot of cards in my hand. Shuriken proc. The cards aren't like going anywhere either. Just stuck here. Once we're set up, aren't we? Protecting the wheel kick me? for a way into Wrath this turn. Let's get rid of this. Okay. I want to draw... Yep, these cards. These seem sweet. Look at all the energy that Devoform's given us now, too. I can just play these since I have Calipers. No reason to have them jamming the hand up anymore. Gotti, thanks for the 6 months. I'll show to you too. Okay, Stone Calendar's going off. I just want to set up for kill next turn, so I have Happy Flower on turn 1 of the next fight, I think. Play Wheel Kick so that I can meditate it. Grab back Wheel Kick and Carve Reality and we're good. Go for a Shuffle as well. And just barely manage that. Okay. Oh, I didn't take another point of damage. I forgot entirely. That's okay. 160. It's a decent turn 1. Have to kill the ads somehow. Talk to the Hand goes on a weakened one, I think, though. Well, does it? Maybe it doesn't. Didn't really need it last fight, did I? It's funny, I bottled it and I used it to do nothing against Onudaka. I'm considering doing almost nothing with it against the Awakened one. I think it just is better there. I'm not upset to draw Crescendo, I don't think. Let's look for, like, I don't know, Bowling Bash and stuff. Seems fine. I have 30 less gold for next act though, because I did that. Remember. No ability to weaken this enemy. I don't have to play Rushdown. And I can kill one of the birds. It's not too bad of a turn. And I'm okay with resting, I think, at the campfire next act anyway. Complex Simplex. Good to see you again. This is like Not ideal, perhaps, but it's fine. It does enough. Scrawl. Hi, Scrawl. Feels like an awkward moment for you. Yeah, I don't think that does very much here. I think we go defend and meditate. Next turn I have Thingamajig, Empty Body. Or no, Mental Fortress, that's what it's called. I was close. Not very close, but close. Tranquility, Wave of the Hand. Can't guarantee that I draw all of them. I need a way out of Calm though. So this, I think. Oh good, it's only 24. It should give me enough time. Now it's just sort of free. Stop now. Play Simmering Fury. Not using Calipers this turn, obviously. You made thanks to the 3 months. Humpa show to you too. Okay. Let's do this, because why not? Inner Peace seems good. Empty Body seems good. Protect seems good. I full blocked. Do this. Do this. It's all free now. Tranquility, Crescendo, Deva Farm. Meditate. Don't have enough. Okay. No Deva Form yet then. Still fine. Just look for stuff that we want to reduce the cost of. Now we're starting to use Calipers so we can just take as much block as possible every turn. Feels like a weekend one is done. Stone Calendar's got it actually. Wait, does it? Oh, but I want to kill it this turn. I can play Deva form. It's the first time Stone Calendar's gone off. It's trying. Oh, second time? When was the other time it went off? Went off in Donu Deka? Yeah, that makes sense. I don't remember it, but makes sense. Ruined Sundial. Whoops. My computer keeps telling me it wants to set new things up. I don't know why, but I wish that Microsoft would fuck off and let me use my computer. I don't think I rust here. Just a cut-through fate upgrade seems good. That cloak clasp. Damn. Okay, but Like Water or Duplication Potion are both insane. I'm pretty sure Like Water's insane. Duplication Potion is definitely insane. God, everything's insane. It's all fucking broken. Duplication Potion for sure. I could take Bronze Scales. I don't think I need the damage, especially now that I have Shuriken. Let's go Lake Water, hard remove on defend, and buy a protect. Yeah. So there is Eruption here. Fuck. Oh, I want to play it so bad. Kills one, yeah. But the problem is I only draw 3 cards. Next turn I have no way out of Wrath at the moment, so I could just die. So the line this turn would be Eruption, Bowling Bash. Well, no, it would go Carve, Talk to the Hand, Bowling Bash. This is 9. 21. 35. And this is 22 twice. 79. And then again with Liquid Memories. I could kill the right one, maybe, if I used all of the potions. Because I also have Smite with Miracle. Which is another 26, 85, 105. And then Liquid Memories is Bowling Bash for another 44. 149. And I could either attack potion or duplication potion. Finish killing it, but then I'd end the fight, end the turn rather, in Wrath. Being attacked for a lot doesn't seem worth. It's just like, is next turn better? His next turn can be pretty bad. I think I look at what the attack is. I think there's a decent chance I want this attack this turn. I have to choose between Sands of Time and Cut Through Fate. Where's the thing? Where's the math I did? So it only costs me liquid memories. I get to keep duplication potion at that point. I could also cut through fate into a source of calm and kill the one on the left. I sort of like that. Although I run out of energy, right? So I actually can't do that. Feels like I have to take Cut Through Fate. I hit Blasphemy, do I have lethal? Probably not. No, I don't think so. But if I Cut Through Fate and can leave a source of calm on top of my deck or draw Tranquility, I get to kill this. Back here again. I don't have to still use a potion. Liquid Memories, Sands of Time? I think. It really deals more damage than Bowling Bash. Might want to just draw it next turn. No, I don't want to draw it next turn. Okay. This is fine. I have meat on the bone pantograph. Hey, JFK peaked. I'm doing alright. So I go to 39, 59, 64, and then use a potion turn 1 probably. Oh, I just noticed I can't leave calm. Huh. That's unfortunate. But I should be able to set up Blasphemy next turn just for lethal, I think. With 3 strength. And I got a Cut Through Fate, a Sands of Time, the Carve Reality. And Weave is in my discard pile. It should be enough. Yeah, that's tons, right? Hope so. Happy Flowers on 0. Hey, Gambling Chip seems good. I don't hate Rushdown. It's probably fine. So we're gonna start this fight with... Oh. Guess I discard Miracle? I don't know. I start the fight with Duplication Pot, Talk to the Hand, and then win. I'm pretty sure I just win. I'm gonna discard Wheel Kick but keep Miracle, I think. So Wave of the Hand. Duplication Potion. Two of these. Extra weak. Okay. Shuriken proc, boot one off. Being attacked for 1 times 15, I feel like I can handle that though. Good. Still not getting any caliper stuff, so I don't need to drink this yet. No reason to upgrade the cards in my hand. No reason to use weak potion. Diva form seems playable here, which is pretty sweet. I should have taken damage. Fuck. So I want to use upgrade pot here. That was bad. Unlikely to matter much. I'm just gonna take 1 energy from upgrade pot though. I think. Well, let's wait. Let's just do this. Weave blocks some more like water blocks. Don't even play scroll. Okay. Let's do this thing. And this thing. Our reality looks good. Rush down's fine. I have Deva form in play, right? That seems pretty good. Sands of Time, play Smite, Shuriken procs. Don't have Mental Fortress on play yet. Let's grab Scroll and Third Eye for next turn. And I'm just going to upgrade Eruption and Vigilance. Seems fine. Can I take damage first? Not really. Everything I play blocks. There's Mental Fortress. Something like that. I would like to have Weave in my hand when I shuffle. I think this might be all I'm getting out of Scroll if I want to get good Mental Fortress value. Super over. Unless I click end turn or something. Or click on Blasphemy. Those are the outs that the heart has at the moment. Maybe Eruption inner piece actually. Can wish for gold. Stone Calendar is going off. Don't think it's going to deal any damage again. Sorry, Stone Calendar. God, it's trying so hard. Feel bad for it. Oh, probably meant to play Wave of the Hand quite a long time ago there. All right. I can't get rid of the cards in my hand fast enough. The only 2 fights in the game, Stone Calendar can proc and not deal damage, and it procced them. Awakened one. Heart. Is that it? I guess that's it. It deals 1 to Nemesis. Okay. Wish I could work out how to lose at this game. It's so inconvenient to be on a win streak this long.